Hey everybody, welcome. We're going to go over those first two questions on the sheet here. So again, just a quick reminder, this is here to help you if you need it, but if you're feeling all right, no need to watch this video. Feel free to jump in and get started on those questions. So first things first, we're going to go over an example that we solved using substitution. So in this case, for substituting, we want to first identify what do we start with. So we have our first two equations here. And take a look at what can we plug in. Well, in this case, we have a y by itself. So what we can do is anywhere else that we see a y, we can replace it. And what do we replace it with? Well, what does y equal? In this case, y equals x minus 1. So we're going to take equation number 1 and rewrite it, except everywhere that we see a y, we're going to plug in an x minus 1 in its place. Apart from this, we're just going through and solving like we did last unit. So distribute that 3 in there. So we have 2x minus 3x plus 3 equals negative 1. And what we can do is take our like terms, put those together, get negative x plus 3 to get negative 1. Subtract that 3, and we're good. So just a quick reminder, we do end up with negative x here and not just x. So in this case, we have to remember there's a little negative 1 there. So we'll divide on both sides, and we'll get x equals positive 4. So that's where the x value of that comes together, but we still need to solve for y. So you actually have a choice. Take this, x equals 4, go all the way back up to the top, and choose either equation 1 or equation 2. It doesn't matter which one, you'll get the same answer either way. I prefer to choose equation 2 in this case because we already have y equals. So y equals x minus 1. Well, now we know what x is. We just solved for it. So we can plug that in. 4 minus 1 in this case, or y equals positive 3. So that will be our full answer, x equals 4 and y equals 3. You could also write it as an ordered pair, 4, 3. So that's our first example question. That's how we go through a classic substitution example. Next, let's take a look at elimination. So the example given here, just rewriting this carefully. Again, taking this one step at a time. So when we eliminate, check that we have like terms and everything lined up. So the x's, those are together. Our y's, those are together. Our equal signs are also together. And our constants or our numbers are also together. So all like terms match, we're happy. Negative 4 and positive 4, that nets us to, and I'll do this in a different color now that we're starting this question. 0 x's, 8 minus 2 gets us 6 y's. Our equal sign is still there, and we'll end up with negative 36. So actually here we just have 6y equals minus 36. Divide both sides by 6, and we'll get y equals negative 6. So that's actually one answer. And that's why elimination is nice. It's honestly pretty quick for our first step, but the one thing that does take a moment is we have to, again, choose either equation 1 or equation 2, plug in our value, and solve from there. In this case, I'm going to choose equation number 2. I like positive values more than negative values. Again, either will get you the exact same answer. It does not matter which one you pick. So again, I'm choosing equation 2 here. And everywhere that we see a y, we'll put that negative 6 in its place. And pop the negative 6 right there. So 4x minus 48 equals minus 24. Add 48 to both sides. 4x equals positive 24. So now we'll divide both by 4. And x will equal positive 6. So those are our two answers. Again, we can write them as an ordered pair, x first, y second. And that's our second example. So again, going through these a little bit quickly, feel free to rewind, pause, slow down the video speed, any of those things. But again, just a good reference to check those first two questions and honestly make sure you get both of them correct. All right, team. As always, thanks for watching. Questions, shout them out. We're here to help.